6:14. There is a new resource within the Newport News Police Department Domestic Violence Unit.
Now, we've reported the new unit was added at the beginning of the pandemic when stay-at-home orders were put in place and calls for abuse skyrocketed. Well, turning your sides, Kiahnna Patterson joins us now live with how this helps even more victims of abuse in the city. Kiahnna?
Yes, Don and Katie. Well, Newport News has a very unique system in how they deal with domestic violence. They have an experienced team of advocates that you can work with to overcome abuse. But now they can investigate abuse allegations with their very own detective.
Thank you.
Detective Michelle Juno is the new addition to the NNPD Domestic Violence Unit. Juno is no stranger to the city. She spent over a decade on the streets as an officer, where most of the 911 calls are domestic related.
Sometimes in the course of the same shift that I responded to the same victim's house over and over and over again.
Now she works with the department's domestic violence advocates, specifically on abuse cases. The unit is one of a kind in Hampton Roads, and the position tailored to fit her street knowledge.
So every day I come in and I review all of our reports, and I look for what I like to call undertones of domestic violence. Things that I've learned through going on patrol, things that don't scream domestic violence.
Undertones of violence like intimidation or property damage. Then the advocates, Nisha Himes and Cheryl Chavers, call the survivors of these crimes to see if they need help before abuse escalates.
So we're able to kind of open Pandora's box per se and understand a little bit more in terms of the levels of what a survivor may be going through.
Some survivors push for justice, and that's when Detective Juno moves the investigation process faster.
In the past, they may have to call police officers to come back out to their home again to speak about any incidents that they may have had.
But now
I work up an investigation. I present that to the Commonwealth Attorney. I obtain the charges, and we go to court.
The unit wants survivors to know that they do not have to live with abuse.
There is hope, and we and all can do it together.
Now, if you would like to learn more or if you need help, please call the number on your screen, or you can visit our domestic violence tag page over on wavy.com. It has resources near you and interviews with people who are living happy and abuse-free. Kiahnna Patterson, 10 on your side.